pack it in so I can begin.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Jonathan, the professional.
Jonathan jumped in at the last second.
Nice.
Good morning, guys. How's it going?
Morning.
Good, Chris. But this is our anniversary, right? Does that mean can we go back to like the original intro? No?
No,
Oh.
no. That's never going anywhere, Marvin. I
Marvin,
hate to
we
tell
can
you this.
sing. We can sing "Long South Labor,
Yeah,
Long South
yeah.
Labor."
No, I hate to tell you this, Marvin. That's never going anywhere. I'm
No.
sorry. But so I did not even remember that it was 2 years. I noticed for some reason it gave me a notification last year, and we kind of made mention of it, and I didn't notice it this year. But Ludwig did a really cool thing and had a little tiny cake with over at what
Norriscon.
okay. Yeah, I didn't notice too many of those faces, but he ended up putting names in that picture, and I don't know what they did, but they had a little cake over there for some reason. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was so nice.
It was like, I showed it to my wife. I'm like, look at what they did over in Germany. Like, and she's like, yeah, cool. So, I'm just like, think about this. Like this is a group, an American group that started 2 years ago, and there's people in Germany having birthday cake at a modeling show. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
it is honestly.
you've
You
started
must
a cult.
have felt bad scarfing down your sixth plate of porridges on a wheel, right? Yeah.
Two. I'm sorry, I had
Yeah.
two. Only
It's
two.
really, really tough being you. Yeah.
Yes.
Not enough
As you
butter.
can all see, I'm pretty red for some reason. I shouldn't be. I put on like SPF 1000 sunblock. But I just got back last night at like 2 a.m. from Aruba. And I, I saw the birthday cake and I thought, fuck, let's just do a birthday show. Like,
Well, Chris, you skipped over the part about your vacation that you should share with the class.
I don't. No, that's not that important right now. Maybe it'll be funny later. But I was sitting on the couch and my wallet dropped out of my pocket on the last day, and I noticed at the airport, and now I've got to find some way for them to ship it to me. You think it'd be simple, but it's not that fucking simple. So
Oh God, really?
yeah,
I didn't hear about that.
I need my driver's license and my credit cards. I don't give a shit about. Like, shred them and new ones. But anyway, that's not the point of this day. It's an anniversary of 2 years. I cannot believe it's been 2 years. It seems like it was just maybe a year ago, like that pushed play, and I think it was John and I were on the first live stream, just kind of talking about what this was going to be, with a very weird looking thumbnail that I got from, oh God, I don't remember the name of the website. And I had.
Did you do like a
OnlyFans.
Fiverr, I think, right?
What's that?
Was it Fiverr?
Fiverr, yes, that was
Yeah.
it. And I didn't even know what the hell Fiverr was, honestly. Like, I forget who told me what it was. And made this thumbnail that I thought was really cool. And it was based off of basically my love for the colors, or Steeler colors. And it was John and I on the first show, right? It was just you and me, right?
But I want to make sure that everyone knows that I've got nothing to do with this. This is all you. This is your whole group that you started. They've given us this whole platform to play around on. So,
So in case it all goes horribly wrong, it's only Chris.
exactly, yeah.
Listen, I always say I just push
Valley
play.
knowledge.
I just pushed play, really. I mean, I started it, but like, in all honesty, it was everybody in the group that made this group what it is. Like, it's grown. It's grown bigger than I kind of wanted it to, because I wanted it to stay very tight knit. A lot of cool people talking and chatting. There's like 1,600 members or something like that, and I wanted it to stay at like between 5 to 1,000.
6 members.
Yeah, just the 6 of us even would have been fine. But it's kind of blossomed into something pretty cool. And it my favorite thing about the whole show is that it's brought a lot of people together that weren't together before. Like, Like even just the story of Aaron and I don't know who the fuck he was. Like, I mean, like
Still don't.
Yeah, they still doesn't, Aaron.
right. I still don't know where he lives exactly, and I still don't know what he does exactly. But we
This
talk
is all
every
AI.
day.
Yeah.
We talk every day, you know, just about when he's not ignoring my messages when he's working, you know. But how did it even happen, Aaron? You wrote to me and you were just like, "Hey, I think
You had announced the group, made the Facebook page, and you had a typo in the Facebook page where there was it was a broken link to go to the YouTube channel or something. So I thought I'll message him, just say, hey, just so you know, the link doesn't work.
Right.
And by the way, I do design, so if you need any help, happy to help.
He don't have time for anybody else. He's only got time for this.
What's funny is that everything seems, take this the right way, Chris, but everything you do is a fucking mess.
That's true, yeah. It's very true,
Like-
yeah. It's
like-
very true.
The commotion before every one of these shows is hilarious because Chris is usually dropped something or something doesn't work or we can't load or something or we can't find something.
Yep,
I mean,
exactly.
we're not even talking about the car journey in Wonderfist, Aaron, yet, have we?
What was the car journey? What was the car journey?
When you pulled up in the middle of that
that's normal
slip off the
driving.
motorway
That's
and you
normal
just
driving.
stopped in the middle and just went on your phone for a bit.
Chris is a terrible driver, so everyone knows.
Chris is a professional driver, which I proved in Aruba, by the way. I'll tell you about that later.
You can still be bad at your job.
But saying that, in all Chris's muck and fuddles, he is the all our best friend, and he's given us all this lovely platform to play on, and he's a phenomenal model maker. And it makes you sick that he's this good after 2 years or however long he's been doing it. So there you go, Chris. That's as much as I'm going to pick you up today.
That's enough. That's enough, brother. Even the whole story about Marvin, Aaron and I first meeting was because what I did was I started this group, but I started as a page, and only I could post for some reason because it was like my personal page. So I mucked that up. I had to cancel all that, and then Aaron also helped build the new. I mean, he did redesign the whole logo, right? So like just a prime example right there, you know, like this group I made a really good friend out of messing something up on the group, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, it like even Jonathan was not on Facebook at all. Right. And he came on a show with us in Rogue One, and you know, we kept in touch a little bit, but then once you got on the page on for Nerf Herders, it was like boom, you're like Mr. Social Butterfly now. You know, like you know, we've gotten to know you so well.
Yeah, I don't contribute as much as I should, but
yeah.
No, dude, you have.
You do what you can.
Yeah.
Right. And even Parminder, like he's not even a modeler, and he comes on the show. You know,
not yet.
Yeah. So and it's just crazy what it's become. I've made some really amazing friends. I'm sure we're all going to keep making more friends as the years go on. Like think about all the cool people you know now that you didn't know then. Right. And I feel like the group is what has brought a lot of that to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And even not only just like people, like you meet a lot of really cool people in the group, but you also like there's a lot of projects happening that didn't happen before. You know, like there was the RPF and stuff did happen on that, don't get me wrong, but there's just a lot of great minds coming together that didn't know each other prior to this, you know. So I don't know.
And the same with content as well. Like you think, oh, there's so many Star Wars modeling groups or this. I mean, how far can Star Wars modeling go? That doesn't matter, does it? There's just so many builds going on, and it's not all Star Wars. It could be anything.
There's a Star Trek guy on there.
Yeah, and even like the concept stuff, you could just watch people build that all the time. It's just the content is massive.
And the fact that we've been so fortunate to have, John Goodson on the channel, and Bill George in the group, Lauren Peterson in the group. I mean, who else can say that? It's phenomenal to have.
One of these faces up here.
And connection.
But Jonathan, I can't believe, like, he's just our mate. We got a mate in high places.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But like, and another thing is, like, I used to be very, well, I still am kind of a little bit. I used to be very secluded. Like, I didn't really talk to people. You would not recognize me prior to what, 4 or 5 years ago when we were on Rogue One. I didn't talk to anybody. I was kept in my own little bubble, collected my little 3 3/4 figures for about 30 years by myself, and now I'm on the phone with you
Explain what-
guys all day long. Like, when one of you can't talk, I'm calling the other one. Like, it's like I got a progression. Marvin's always first
Yeah, because
I would just
never.
ask, what's
because he's the most talkative. But, like, in all honesty, I've made great friends. Like even when I'm like, okay, like even Marvin, he's a world away, but like he, I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes when I'm not in the best mood and I'm not even talking, he knows and he calls me and he's like, "Are you okay?" Just it's a little crazy what this group has
And
done.
you're the voice of reason, Marvin. You keep us all grounded.
In check.
Yeah,
Well,
that
me
always
and you.
makes it sound like I keep it boring. Like, you are the fun kid.
Definitely not boring.
Definitely
No, no.
No, you're the dad
I
of the
don't-
group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
with
don't
the
think
great.
people realize the great humor that comes out of Marvin. That he's really quiet, but man, he gives zingers that just,
Very dry.
yeah. But
But that's one thing again in the group. The humor. We all laugh at each other, and if we
Yeah.
mess something up, we laugh at it. And you
Yeah.
don't be afraid to show it because
right,
we all do it.
yeah.
Some more
And
than others.
literally the first thing I do, I like, the group is so active that, like, we don't even, like, I don't even need to post that. Well, I do, but like the rest of the admins don't post anything, and it still moves on. Right?
Yep.
John sometimes. Aaron never. Marvin never. Parminder needs to start
I
building.
posted the link to this video.
Yes, that's. I make sure you're active in that way. So
I can't even use the admin functions. Someone asked me something the other day, like, "Why is my post showing?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. Could you like okay it?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Go
No,
on,
it
try." I don't know.
definitely feels like an honorary title, right?
Yeah, yeah.
well, the main reason who did I make an I made Aaron an admin because my computers weren't working and I lost my Facebook security, and again, just to make sure my little mess ups. I'm telling you, this shit happens to me all the time with that technology. Is I made it an admin so he was able to access it if I ever got wiped out and forgot my password, like couldn't find my password. So. But I don't know. Is there anything that you guys think, like talking about the group? Just
No.
Can we go
So,
back
I
to
mean, to
building
echo
now?
everything. Sorry, go ahead, Marvin.
I was just like, no. Can we go back to building now?
Yeah.
No, to
What
echo
I've liked,
everything you said.
I've liked so much is meeting up in person with everyone on here.
Mhm.
And it's not just Wonderfest in America; it's happening in the UK as well, isn't it, Paminda? We've been together at shows,
Yeah.
and then we've got one coming up in March. And what those guys did in Germany has been spectacular. There was such, and I really like. I can't imagine how you felt, Chris, seeing that birthday cake. It was like, what? It was like,
I was
couldn't
blown
believe
away.
it.
Honestly, I was
So
literally blown
nice.
away.
Yeah, and there's the people. It's all the builds come and go. It's the people that have just been the best fun in this group.
And people have been helping each other out, haven't they? Giving, sourcing
Yes.
parts. If somebody
Yes.
needs a part for something,
Yes.
and people have been very, very kind in providing and sending stuff out.
What I like about that as well is most of the. I mean, I'm not saying pretty much all. Okay, if people are helping each other out, they're also doing it behind the scenes.
Mhm.
And we don't even know about it. Like
Yeah.
I know Ollie sends out parts all the times, and Graham.
Graham. Wow,
Graham is he's a great guy who's not very active on the group, and when I show his post, you're gonna be like, oh, it's that guy. Like
Yeah.
and Brett as well. You know, like they're all just helping the group in their own way, just helping each other, and it also brought out a lot of modelers that never modeled before. You know, like I think Brian Sadler, like he's new and he's very active on the group and he's so enthusiastic. And I've had people write me and just be like, "Hey, I've never done any of this before. You know, I love the group. Thank you for making it. I love this place. You know, blah blah blah." And like Raven and trying to think. There's been a couple people who have wrote me messages saying how much they enjoy the group, and it blows me away. You know,
and then you get people like Andy, that's he's a modeler like in his own right, that does commissions and builds and stuff, and then he'll just chime in and just chat away on the group as well, like people like that.
Yeah, and we also we were discussing this before because we're gonna do like our favorite builds, okay? And there's everybody. I can honestly tell you, there's not been. There might have been one poster who I don't think is on anymore, who haven't put up weird shit. Like just like it's good work. It's work from a good place. Like it's like
they're passionate about it.
They're passionate about it, you know, and I haven't, you know, in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little worried that, you know, we might have, because on other big groups, you see people posting like their son's third grade, you know, Star Wars picture or something like that. And that's kind of not what I wanted to happen. I wanted it to be people actually building things. And I was afraid how I would handle like that happening, you know, but it hasn't been that at all. There's been a amazing people building crazy stuff, you know.
Yeah, you know, when you pick up a magazine and like a model magazine, you flick through it and see like tanks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Every newsreel every day could fill one of those magazines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's there's always new people posting too. You know, like people just start builds and they hadn't built before, and honestly, the membership requests have slowed down, which I'm kind of glad about. Unless somebody else is passing them and I'm not. But of course not you. But I don't know. It's just been it was in the beginning, it was very, I don't want to say scary, but you know, because I had been on Rogue One before and I did start another group prior to this one, which was just a lot of the older school model makers, right? And it was kind of so that people would share information and share parts and stuff. And it was graveyard. Like it was so quiet and it didn't work. So then when I started this, I was a little concerned that it would just be the six of us, you know, and Jonathan wasn't even here. So, but I don't know. I just think I think it's been a great thing. And I really hope to God that it stays as friendly as it is. And I will not let it change that way. I don't care, you know, I don't care what I got to do, but I'm going to keep the right people in and make sure it stays very, very helpful and positive. That was the main thing when I first started it, is I wanted it to be a positive group where the RPF kind of got ugly, you know. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think it's running as it should.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
like at Wonderfest, the party at Wonderfest, that was pretty great. All the people coming there, you know. I think the group brought a lot of people from all over the place to come to Wonderfest, which made it even better. You know, and I feel like next year it'll probably grow even more. We might have to get our own venue to have a Wonderfest. You know what I mean? So but I don't know.
NerfCon.
Well, there was John Con. That was
Yeah.
that was the beginning stages of. Did we have Nerf herders? We didn't have Nerf herders back
No.
then. It was Rogue One.
That was before.
That was during Celebration, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That
it was during
celebration. Yeah.
So that was the conception, sperm meets egg of Nerf herders right there.
Well, that was just a case of me being pissed off that the celebration didn't want to show any models.
Mm-hmm.
No, they
But they
didn't.
would have 16 stands with 2,000 pops on them.
Right.
That were the same every time. I'm like, well, why can't we show models?
Yeah.
And then we're like, fine, we'll do our own one in the hotel.
Yeah, remember I was like, well, why don't we just rent a conference room or something, and we'll, and then you had it was mostly all your models, and I was like, we'll just call it John Con,
Yeah. Marvin, you pulled that model out of your pocket. Do you remember that?
The smallest one I had, yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't really know Marvin that well. I didn't know Marvin that well back then,
Yeah, but that one room, you think that had Andy in it, Lee Stringer, Michael James, there was you.
Yeah.
Pretty good for just a spur of the moment thing.
It was, yeah. There was who else was there was a bunch of people there.
Felix?
Jason?
Felix did not make it to John Con.
No, he was downstairs. But I mean, the room was half the size of the room we had at Wonderfest.
Parminder was there, right? You were there.
Yeah.
I remember you. Okay, so Parminder's story is like you were. Are you a moderator on Hyperdrive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we were a little surprised at Parminder during that time too, because we thought you'd be hanging out with like all the Hyperdrive guys, and you stuck with us the entire weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you realized you were with the cool kids then.
Yeah, I think I skipped a photo shoot and went to see Felix's Slave One instead.
Oh yeah, you did.
You were there
did.
when Ash played, when he Parminder?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
went to- we went to see
we all
Ash,
went,
but
yeah.
I can't remember much of that night. But
That was
Oh,
fun.
my-
I got pictures. I can remind you.
My kids make fun of me so much because there's this picture of you and I, Parminder, where it's really bright flash, and I have you in a bear hug, so close to me.
That was at the Ash concert.
Yeah. And my wife's like, "Why are you so close to that guy?" Because he's a cute guy. That's why,
Yeah, that's fun,
all the most fun happened outside of Celebration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The John Con, the Ash concert, just getting drunk. That was
Well, I mean,
great,
even Wonderfest, all like the con's great. Don't get me wrong, but
I put you two closer to each other so you can get more.
Other way, Parminder.
No,
There
not
you
that way. You need to go the other way.
You're doing the wrong way, Chris.
Yeah,
No, I'm doing the right way.
No,
it's flipped.
You're
Your
seeing
camera's
different.
flipped.
My camera's flipped.
Yeah, I think so. There you go.
That's better.
Thanks.
No,
Now
Parminder, do that
Parminder's
back.
going the wrong way.
I'm telling you, it's
There we go. We got it.
Hey.
But yeah, all like the cons are great. They're like a meeting point, but it's what happens after and during and with other people. Like
Yeah.
those are two of the.
Seeing Felix's Slave One in the car park was the highlight. It was unbelievable. Yeah.
Are you're gonna come to Wonderfest next year, right, John?
I'll try.
we're gonna drag you there, even if we have to drag your wife with you.
Well,
And Parminder will come too.
Are you coming, Well, I know Marvin's not coming for sure, but
I would love to go out with Parminder. I need a travel buddy for sure.
I'd love that. I would love it. Timing's a bit awkward, but let's see.
I
okay.
can see pictures already of selfies that Parminder's taken on the plane and me sleeping on his shoulder with dribble balls and stuff.
Just don't keep your pillows away from that guy. Seriously. I think I still have that. I think I haven't burned that one yet. It still smells like you, John.
Oh God!
Well, should we get to some of the work? Okay. So
Well, hey,
preference.
before we get to that, I had scrolled all the way back to the beginning of the group, and yes, you created the group on October 17th, 2023, but you actually didn't invite anyone to it until November 19th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a nice call, guys.
We'll see you in November.
Yeah, see you in November.
See you later on.
Yeah.
See you in
Okay.
November.
3 weeks time.
So I started it. I don't.
All of the membership or new members came around November 19th and 20th.
I don't think that's correct, because when I started it, I turned it on and a bunch of people
System doesn't
joined.
lie, Chris.
I'm telling you, it's lying, because I turned it on and then I kind of panicked because there was a whole bunch of people who joined right away. I was like, fuck, maybe they won't join if I have to do another page, right? If I have to redo the whole thing, maybe they won't join. So it was probably the next day that I think Jason helped me, or did you help? You didn't help me, Aaron, did you? Was that you?
No, but I'm looking. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the activity log, and you and Jason were inviting people then November 19th.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how that worked then, because I do remember doing it with it over a course of 2 days, whether that I made it and then made it live on November.
Maybe there's something missing with the AWS outage yesterday. I don't know.
Maybe. But all right, so let me share. So let's talk about our. Okay, so John's great idea was, let's just talk about some of our favorite builds. And we rattled a bunch off. Okay, well, John did for sure. And I thought to myself, most of those are recent, and I wanted to go back to 2 years ago to see as well, but again, mess up. Like my phone wasn't working on the plane, so I couldn't do that. So, and we kind of wanted it to be like, how do I say this? You have professionals who model, like Jonathan and Mark. We kept admins out of it, first of all, and then second of all, like Hacker and Eaton are a complete different class, like different category, and we kind of wanted to keep it members, I don't know how to say that the right way, but you get my point, right?
Yeah, you're saying it right.
It's kind of like black belt against, blue belts. You know what I mean? Like it's a little. You have professionals who do this all the time and who, have been doing this millions of years, and like Andy Preston and like we could look at Hackers, every one of Hackers builds, and we could look at Eaton's tuna fish every single day, like for hours, so we kind of wanted to pick some of the new, like the guys who we never really heard of before, so I'm gonna start with this one without a doubt is, people don't really get to see his work very much. He doesn't post oh Christ, are you gonna fucking work for me?
Yeah, this is like the greatest hits, isn't it? Greatest hits, the group.
I don't know why it won't do it.
And by greatest hits, you mean Chris having trouble with
Chris's
yeah.
God damn it, man.
And maybe you'll get it to work at the actual anniversary.
You know what it is? It's I have 3 different, because Aaron said, why don't you use Firefox? And now I use Firefox, and it's like it doesn't want to do the things I want it to do, and I can't share for some unknown reason.
Chris, the 7 people that are watching are on the edge of their seats.
I know. Oh no! God damn it!
How many have we got viewing? And have we got any in the chat? We can talk.
We've got 11, and yeah,
Wow.
we've got a number of people. Tyler saying good morning. Tony, Augustin, Scott, Dominic Schwartz.
Use the shorts.
I remember some of Tony's work. Like 15 years ago. He was doing stuff with like the fine molds kits and the Death Star with the 2 X-wings going. No, the Death Star turret with the 2 X-wings going past it and stuff like that from years ago. I never thought I'd be like chatting to him in a group. It's crazy.
I don't know. This is gonna. I'm gonna have to restart my computer. So.
Can you just switch to Chrome and copy and paste the URLs over?
I tried, but it freaking won't. It's like nothing's working for me. Like
sometimes when you do shows, you've got Eaton driving the ship as well, and he can.
Oh yeah.
So we need another person that's like, if one goes down, another can flick it back on again.
and my mouse don't want to work. Like, what the fuck, dude? I honestly jinxed it by the other day. I was like so happy. I was like telling you guys, everything works beautifully now. I can't even find my Safari that I use sometimes. This is unbelievable, man. It's just unbelievable. It won't let me sign in. I have it up on.
So, Jonathan, what are you working on?
Personally, or
Yeah, personally.
He can't. You ask the one guy who can't talk about his work.
No. Yeah.
I'm really slow right now because I got so much going on. But I'm mostly working on my Y-wing.
Nice. Oh, what?
Sure.
Not the.
What's
Am
that?
I thinking that you were doing a double scale Y-wing, 1/12 one?
No, I was doing a double scale TIE bomber.
TIE bomber. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
cool.
1/24 ish, but I'm still working on that too.
Are they?
Yes,
Are you getting free time at all to do anything, or has it just been crazy work?
Safari.
No, work's been busy, and then my car got totaled the other day, so I'm dealing with.
Oh, it did, didn't it? Damn,
yeah, getting a new car and all the insurance and all that. So that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, Jonathan shared in the group that you just got it. Shared a little small fender bender that he just got fixed.
Yeah,
and then shares that a few hours after you got it back from the body shop.
Yeah, there's like the garbage truck damaged our car, took it in the body shop, got it back at 5.
I don't know what the fuck to do here.
By 10:30, a drunk driver had totaled our car. Luckily, no one was in it, so no one got hurt. But
oh man, that's awful.
There we go.
So, are you getting a new similar car or?
Yeah, new.
I know.
Not brand new, but
yeah.
Yeah, we haven't decided yet. That's we're trying to figure it out and find the time to go get it and deal with the rental car and all that.
Right.
It's a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Aaron, what are you building at the moment?
Everything.
You name it. You name it.
No, I just getting more kits in.
I'm seeing that the baby tuna has started arriving at people's houses. The Salzo.
Yeah, I saw some castings come in.
Oh, nice. Because have they got the engines already attached on top?
They do
in the cast. Ah, okay. That'll might make it easier
for them to drill out for the lights in the back.
I was just about to say that. That'll make it much easier to drill out. Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can do this.
Drum roll.
Oh, God. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Share screen. Allow. Nope. You gotta be kidding me. I had this problem last time, and then I dropped out and came back in, and it worked. I'm gonna drop out.
See you in November.
Way to steal Marvin's joke.
They're the best ones, the ones that are stolen. Well, Marvin, your new Lowland props things is looking pretty sexy.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know to plug that, Marvin.
It's different again.
So cool. I love the display base.
Yeah.
So cool.
It was kind of hard to make something that actually works with one of these wrist type things, you know?
Yeah, that's difficult.
Something that just doesn't feel off or like outside of the line, right? It has to be recognizable as Lowland props piece, but I think we got it with that. Yeah.
It looks so good. The way that you've even incorporated the bubbles in the resin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always hurts a little bit when I get like a.
I can't believe you did that.
And I take drill bits and I start making correct.
Of all the people to do something that's not, that must have been killing you.
Yeah. It's definitely a section of the brain that I use for that does not exist when I do my modeling. No.
Yeah.
How difficult has it been to paint the fabric, like the camo?
Fabric is pretty easy. It's pretty easy to
color
paint
match, I should say.
Yeah, the color match is slightly difficult because if you look at all these Dressing the Galaxy and costumes books, they're super oversaturated compared to the movie. Maybe the movie is actually undersaturated. So where do you land with that?
Right.
Yeah.
So as long as I think as long as all the colors work together, like the saturation differences between the colors are correct, then I guess you are. It feels right.
Yeah. I mean, even if you watch Empire, the original Empire, not the special edition one, the snow is white, and then you watch the special edition one when they've put like a blue tint to it.
Yeah, it's basically
Everything's
blue.
gone blue.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm guessing you can't find two pictures of the same color either.
No.
Right.
And even that piece was in the prop store auction a couple of years ago, but even prop store pictures are often quite well, not true color. We saw that even with the little maquette, right? The maquette of the Star Destroyer in the prop store pictures, it basically looked white with yellowish tint.
Yeah.
And you saw the pic that was taken like with normal camera offline of the thing. It's just a very light gray.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even those pictures, modern pictures, is just no.
Yeah, they try to
Right.
make their pictures as bold and beautiful as possible to get the bids going, don't they?
Yeah.
Are you getting on, Chris?
I'm getting on. I'm getting there.
Marvin, it's funny you talk about casting parts. I remember when I was making my TIE Fighter, and I would cast parts that had bubbles. It obviously, it drove me nuts. I couldn't have that. But when you look at it, it's like, well, it looks more accurate.
Yeah, it feels more right.
Yeah.
Which is
So
always why I say in my models, I don't make perfect replicas. I try to make perfect TIE fighters or models. But of course, with load-in props, because it's a prop replica, then it's just part of the concept, right? Then you have to.
Oh.
Yeah. It's even like when I'm cutting the styrene now on that big sort of cruiser ship that I'm working on.
Yep.
And even though I'm trying, things aren't lining up on the styrene, and I'm thinking, well, doesn't matter, does it? Because the originals weren't.
Yep.
Somehow I got to make it bigger, and I don't know why it's not going bigger. Jesus Christ. All right, well, you get the point.
I'm surprised nobody said anything.
Fucking unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Flashback
Anyway.
to vacation.
Is that big enough? There we go. Let's get rid of that. There.
That's cool.
That'll work. There we go. Yeah.
Okay. So Michael Jane's Turbo Laser was one of our favorites. This baby is scratch built, all scratch built. One thing I'll say about Michael Jane's is we're all obsessive, but like I don't know that I've ever seen anybody so obsessed. Like whenever he was around John's Sandcrawler, and he did not leave that thing side. Like he must be eat, sleep, and breathing this. I don't know. I just picture him like in bed looking at pictures of this like intently, like worse, even more so than the rest of us.
Yep. He'll have that dead on.
Yeah, it is a beautiful model, and I don't think people really.
And this is one of the only ones we're showing, I think, that is yet to be finished.
Right.
So I mean, once that's painted, and what Michael does that sets it above and beyond is just the electronics and how he builds that into everything. And I'm sure he'll have some flow of how it'll function or follow or move or
sounds and like.
Yeah, but you'd think, oh, because he's a droid guy, the best bits would be the moving parts. But then they're brilliant, and then you'll see the kit parts, they're brilliant, and then you think, oh, well, maybe you'll lack on the paint. Nope, that's brilliant as well. So every part of his build is just phenomenal.
Yeah, he did an amazing job painting the Sandcrawler that we all saw at Wonderfest. And
wow. I didn't know it had those shackles on the side, on the left-hand side, next to that round. There, there's two shackles, the two grey shackles sticking out at the top.
Yeah.
Going
Up here.
Stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon they must have broken off when the ref I was looking at.
well, that means mine doesn't have it.
You better put them on.
Well, I seem to remember some chat conversation between him and Eaton about maybe some parts he found or didn't recognize from certain reference photos. I don't know.
Right.
It's crazy how many parts are on these cannons here. Like there's a lot of parts on here, don't get me wrong, but it's spaced out. But all of this cluster is just so awesome in person.
Yeah,
So dense.
So much Panther G.
I love the green LEDs in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, why didn't you add LEDs to mine?
I didn't. No, I never turn lights on, do I?
No.
I walk around in the dark.
So are these okay? These barrels here, they're all like scratch built styrene.
Yeah.
Because I've never researched this. I've only just admired.
I think there was
the
it was a Plastruct tube hollowed out, I think.
Oh, okay. Plastruct tube cut out. That's cool. And what about this piece here? What is this? This gear, is that like a
Stilk or the Hummel?
Yeah,
Wasn't
one of
that-
the big Bandai kits probably.
Wasn't that the oh god, it was the wheel from the Kettengrad, I think. The 1/6
Oh,
Kettengrad.
yeah.
Possibly, I think.
wow?
And the spokes taken out, I think.
There's so much Panther G in this.
Yeah,
So much.
yeah.
What I really respect about what Michael does, and that's probably because it's similar to what I do and not many people do anymore, is like he chooses a subject that he's passionate about and he sticks with it and he focuses on it until it's finished.
Yeah.
And then he moves on, because we all have the tendency, of course, to see another nice project, especially when it's smaller ones, like the baby tuna. I mean, how many of us got the parts for that, even when we have like 12 other projects that are still like half done somewhere. But Michael, he just picks something and he sticks with it and he goes all out, like you said, with parts, scratch building, and electronics.
Yeah. I mean, with the Sandcrawler, he got the original remote.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then he even did a panel next to it, so when people look at it, they can understand the white styrene and kit parts on, and understand how it's made.
Yeah, I love that part of his display.
Yeah.
Well, in my defense, and probably a bunch of others, there's times where I can't continue on certain projects.
Oh.
You know, like, well, I guess I can if I just say fuck it and just build it myself. But sometimes you're waiting for things and people, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah, it just takes time, doesn't it? But I mean,
yeah,
something like this, it was quite well documented already, wasn't it?
yeah,
So
it was. It was.
you could just crack
And
on
really,
with
it's just a matter of getting the parts. You know,
Yeah.
like you build a box and you styrene it, and then the parts are what you're not
So
waiting for.
do you start a project once you have all the kit parts
No.
you need, or do you start it and hope that as you're building it, you're able to acquire, some of the rarer bits and pieces that you need?
Marvin, you do, don't you? You get all the kit parts first.
No, I get the kit parts that I need to lock in the dimensions.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So that's usually the bigger ones or the first level, if they are stacked, the first level of parts, because then you can space them out and know the dimensions are correct. And then at some point you have like a critical mass of parts, and then you start.
But does that mean that you hit a roadblock if you're waiting for a part, then you can't continue the build?
Sometimes, yeah,
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's why we start looking somewhere else, and then that project gets shelved, and you pick it up 6 months later, and you forget where you were going, and all sorts of.
Exactly. We all have a bunch of started projects that we're just waiting on an expensive part or an armature or whatever the case may be, or shells, so it's just
that's part of the process.
All right, so I'm gonna
that was great. Well done, Michael. I can't wait to see that progress.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. Is he gonna bring this to Wonderfest? I don't know. Like he literally
I hope
drove
he does.
2 days with his sandcrawler, right? To be there with that. All right.
Yeah, he's from the Southwest, right?
He's from Arizona, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I love the pictures he took of his sandcrawler in the desert. That was amazing.
That was amazing. Okay, play. Go ahead. Here we go. Okay, so number 2. It's not in any order which one we like the best. It's just whatever I can actually make work.
Yeah, I'll number them.
Ollie's Pod Racer.
That
When he
paint
was
job on
building
that.
this, I was like, the Pod Racers didn't really do much for me because I liked the prequels, but I didn't. But then, like, after seeing this, I've really grown an extreme appreciation for the pod racers and how cool they actually are. You know, yeah.
Well,
So-
and they represent an unending line of creativity. I mean, you can make anything into a pod racer.
That did he use reference for this? Is there pictures?
The paint job is similar to another pod racer. I should know this. He's told me, but the material design, I think, it's his own. But Ollie's was a fighter pilot, so he's spent his time around engines of jets and stuff. So if you look at all his engines, they're always superb. He's even got like the aftermarket stuff for the original kit to put on some places, and a lot of that's the 223 on it because he had the escape pods done. So had loads of parts left over, and he just put it all on that. And then his paint job on top is just superb.
It is. It's crazy. Let's see. No, that's not. All right. Let's see. Yeah, and there was the Joe Johnston piece that Ollie did as well. That was superb.
He designed the Joe Johnston. It was one of the Falcon concepts, I think, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, and it looks like a blockade runner in a way, but it's huge.
Yes.
He 3D printed the base, the skeleton, and he's covered that in styrene, and that's amazing.
But we couldn't find it.
We did this version of the.
Yep.
Oh, they got Perminda.
Yeah.
Yep. Engine.
Why can't I find the other?
From the sketchbook, yeah. Really, really beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Let's see if
And
I
it's
can-
huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
massive.
All right. Let's see if I can find the rest of those links first. Let's get rid of that. And bear
When you
with me.
restarted your browser, it didn't keep the tabs.
No. Well,
Oh, no.
Well, I will show you that setting after this video.
you're gonna have to show me a bunch of settings, like for reals. Ridiculous. Let's see. I know I sent myself a couple. What do we have here? Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Here we go. We're watching cartoons.
Yeah, I got a message being.
Grams.
Oh, that little thing.
I don't. Come here. Stop. Okay. Grams.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Oh, it's
Freaking
so nice.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he posted one picture at a time, so I can't show too much more.
His are always like when you see this picture, especially when he edits out the background.
Mhm.
It's like, why is somebody posting renders?
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame you don't get a sense of the scale when it's cut out
No.
like that.
No.
Humongous.
Me and
It's
Perminda have walked around that for hours, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's you could just have that one thing in your collection and you'd be happy. You didn't need anything else. Just that in a room. It's unbelievable.
It takes people lifetimes to build this thing. You
It
know,
really
like,
does. Yeah.
I we've seen pictures of it. He's not very active on the group. But like we've all seen pictures of this thing, and you guys seen it in person, and I'm like, Graham, please put that damn thing up. We want to see this.
Yeah.
And he finally did. For some reason he can only put one picture up at a time, but holy crap.
Yeah.
This is also one of the, like, Sandcrawler almost. Like, this is one of those things that you could leave as kit parts and it would just be.
Oh, 100%. It's almost a sin to put primer on it.
It is.
And how long has he been on this build?
2
Not
years, I
very
think.
long.
I
Yeah.
think he said a couple of years. I think it was 2 years, maybe 3 years this year. You
It's
said it was 2 years.
not even that long. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with Grammys, he can turn his hand to anything. His casting is phenomenal. He can do 3D work. His styrene work is amazing. He's anything that's machined, he's done really nicely as well. He's super nice. If you need a kit part, he'll either send you the kit part or he'll cast it for you.
Oh yeah.
9 times out of 10, he's got it.
And he's even offering stuff to me that I don't even remember that I never asked for. You know, like it's like, hey,
Yeah.
do you want this? I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely take it if you're casting it. You know, sure.
Yeah, he's
So
building it, and then he'll say, right, you'll need this for yours. I'm sending it to you. And I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, I see all of his kits that he buys because he does Marvin and him buy a lot of kits from me, like not from me, but on eBay. And I'm like their supplier, the two of them.
Yeah.
US help.
I'm the American supplier to you two guys. So
dealer.
I think I
Dealer,
bought
yeah.
like 3 or 4 C Lab kits for him on eBay and sent them to him. You know,
Yeah.
and
But
he's
this is one of very few builds that you could either just do the top turret and leave it and have that in your collection, do the dish, or do the rear deck, or just do the cockpit tube. All these things you could just literally do and keep that as a standalone model.
yeah, and people will instantly recognize what the hell
Yep.
it is.
Yep, they'll know straight away. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to just build a dish? You know exactly what it is. You look at the back.
Yeah.
The back is a work of art.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's even more so than the Sandcrawler, even because the Sandcrawler has some design to it, but it's a lot of like plucking parts on top of each other, which is not fun always.
No, this
Like-
feels like the back engine on the Soundcore. Of course, it has the big engines and the big like exhaust on top. That feels functional, but it
Yeah.
also feels like there's a lot of crap added on top.
Yep.
But this engine deck feels like every part has a function. It's like
Yes.
super-
Any of those parts could lift up and you'd
Yeah.
have like working stuff. underneath.
everything leads into something else. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Every time I see his Falcon, I'm like, I really got to start doing like the pits or something, like anything, because you do little parts, and then when you get to actually jump into the main section, you've already done a bunch of little assemblies for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd like to bring up other pictures of it, but I it'd be a bear for me to find them.
Well, hold on. Click on his name really quick on that post,
Oh yeah, good idea.
and then it might be anything he's posted in the group.
There you go.
Beautiful. Oh, I could do that with Ollie's thing too, and good thinking there.
Well, with Ollie's, if I recall correctly, I don't think it was him who posted. I think it was John who shared the photos from the event.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's just, and God, I love the look of blacks.
I think
Black.
the Falcon is so big as well that normal size kit parts that wouldn't work on another model work on that. Because
Yeah.
the scale is just so much bigger that those kit parts look smaller. But there you go. Look, he's done a cast of the. That's his own casting on the side there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
This is one of those.
I think that's his own casting.
This is like I have this. I really wish I could break out of this thought process, but I'm not a fan of casts. But like in this, you have to. There's just no way you could build this thing without using casts.
No.
Like
Well, the real
Carrying
thing-
this back into the back of his van was horrendous. I was like, if I drop this.
what were you saying, Jonathan?
the real thing has casts on it because it's from other models, other that they were doing it at the time. So they just
Okay.
like Y-wing and Star Destroyer and.
But even that, I'm like hesitant to do. But this, like, I have no choice. Like, I'm not going to buy.
Got over your resin scaredness.
The Randy Cooper's resin Sandcrawler probably has scarred me for life. So honestly, like I built 4 of those suckers, and I don't want to ever touch. It made me not want to touch resin ever. But I don't know. Oh, good, nice. Oh, look at here's some beautiful. Oh. God. That's better than what I saw on the cruise ship. And
It definitely has more shape to it. Yeah.
yeah,
That's a nice rear.
yeah.
Nothing artificial about that.
No.
Just a little back reference. I went on a sunset cruise with my wife, and on the boat walks like 10, probably like 10, 20-some-year-old blonde Dutch girls in thong bikinis, and it was like, oh, eyes down, and then they're all dancing on the freaking deck in front of us, and my wife's head's right here, and behind her is like a row of ass, like just head down.
And you're
head down.
looking at Graham's Falcon instead.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I mean, Jesus, I'm glad you showed us that. 'Cause this is really. What part is this? Are these casts?
Yeah, he made them up and then cast it, I think.
Okay. Now, okay, so like, okay, this part here, okay,
Yeah.
is the
Aurora.
ammunitions,
Yeah, Dozer Blade, yeah.
Yeah.
the shovels, those blades in the front, the shovels.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're literally like this big. Okay.
Yep.
They're like
They're massive, yeah.
3 or 4 inches, right?
Yep.
And you need like 32 of them.
Yeah. So Jonathan, Ireland would have cast those, right?
Yes.
I can't imagine them going through 34 kits.
Yeah, I think I remember Eaton saying one time that they were injection molded.
Okay.
But
But
because I can't imagine they would. I mean, they did a lot of repetitive buying, but that's a ton of carriers.
Yeah.
But to put that into perspective, right now, one of those kits costs $300, something like that, right?
That much now?
They're expensive. They're not cheap.
I bought one for the crawler and that was built and I had to take it apart.
So did I. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah,
comes
I've got-
one per part. One per
Yeah, I've
kit.
got one, but I bought it like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
One per kit. Okay, it goes one freaking shovel or plow per kit, right?
Yep.
32 of them, right? That's how many you need.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And Jesus, and these are 12.
No, they're 135th, but they're niche mode, aren't they? They're not Tamiya.
Right.
Oh, they're 135th. I thought they were
Yeah.
bigger.
No.
Where's the Entex on here? Like that's on. There's Entex on here. Is this Entex up here?
I'm not too sure.
Right there.
What I love is is it the Hurricane wings at the bottom cut down?
Yeah.
And these here are all C-Lab, right?
Yep.
Obviously. It's just, man.
A lot of F1 on there as well.
Yeah. And there's an expensive bike parts in there too, in the Honda.
Mm-hmm. There's that what the hell's that weird car name? Something 8.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it like one of these parts? One part in here that you need from that. What the hell's the name of that? I have it, but it's not.
Yeah, I do too. And it's the seats in the cockpit too.
It's crazy.
Well, just like you've spoken about that back on that close up, like you've spoken about functionality, just all those little levers, you can imagine them pushing or moving, which would push these others, and it would all affect each other. You could see it actually functioning. That
Okay,
the
so
design is perfect.
I guess we should move on. We could lust on these pictures all day long. Maybe make it work. We lost Simmons.
I'm here.
Okay.
I've just got my
We're just
trousers
changing.
down.
I'm trying to. What were the other ones? What were the other ones we had? You sent me.
You know,
a bunch
John,
of
that would have been the perfect time for us to change shirts. We both come back on.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that'd have been a good trick.
Let's see if we could pull up Carter's come on, freaking
We
work.
could do that with a kit part. I could move a kit part up the screen,
Yeah.
and then you could bring the same kit part up.
What the hell, man. Nothing wants to work for me.
But I don't think we had it in the list, but for me, Scott's B-Wing is definitely also.
Yeah.
No, that was on the list.
on the
Yeah.
list?
It is. Yeah.
It is.
And that's not even. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We're putting models in that aren't even finished yet. So it shows
Yeah.
how good they are.
Here we go. Now that function helped a lot, Aaron. Here we go.
How does the internet work, Aaron?
Magic.
Oh, yeah, that's
Magic.
Yeah.
Come on, get over there.
good.
Okay. Corvette.
Yeah. Seeing
Yeah.
that in person was like, I was ready just to go home after that. I was like, okay, I'm not going to see anything else as amazing as this.
It's fucking crazy.
And how long did it take him to build that one?
Hold on, one at a time.
Sorry, go ahead,
Jo-
Jonathan.
No,
Jonathan?
go ahead.
Jonathan?
I was saying, didn't he say this is his first scratch build?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
From
He'd done
scratch.
the wiring, and he
Nothing.
had some part. I
Yes.
think he had the wiring parts left over, and he added them as details. Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was his first ever scratch build.
What were you saying, Aaron?
I was just asking how long it took him to make this because I thought he did it pretty quickly too.
Yeah, that seems right.
I don't know. I don't think he has any colored pictures on here. Because I think he painted it right before. Why don't you fucking work?
Yeah, he painted it. I saw pictures of it painted up. Or was that like a test that he painted?
He's
No,
got
no,
that picture of him standing next to it when it was painted that Joseph took.
Benjamin
Benjamin.
Bowman took, yeah. PVC pipe. Should have left the numbers.
Yeah, that's almost like Battlestar or something.
Yeah.
Space 1999.
It was massive too.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it wasn't obnoxiously big or anything, was it?
No.
It was just it was just right.
Not obnoxiously big like my sail barges.
No, it was a good scale for all the kit parts to be used on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing like it's an art form to use the right kit parts to make it look to scale.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just pluck. Yeah. You can mess that up, you know.
Yeah, you can't just pour a box of kit parts over a model and imagine that's going to be the right way to do things.
No, I mean nothing looks out of place. Nothing looks. It's really good. And he's been building less experience than even I did when I first started.
I liked the way, and you, Chris, you mentioned this, how his dad was just in the background with his arms folded, with a big smile on his face, watching everyone just gush over his son's work. It was like,
oh yeah, his dad was awesome.
Proud dad.
His dad was so sweet and just so helpful and just really just there to help, Carter.
Yeah.
Great dad.
Very supportive.
I always chuck these freaking tank treads. The rubber tank treads. I chuck them. They annoy the crap out of me when I'm trying to put them back in the box. And I'm like, I'll never use these, but Carter made me look at them in a different way.
They use them quite a bit.
Do you? Yeah, they use them in.
They're on the B-wing. They're on the escape pod.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be. I gotta find it. Scott. B-wing. Get on there. Get on there. Nope, not that link. Nope, not that link.
Imagine if this was like a competition and we were announcing the winners and people were like, is it me?
People throwing mouses at their screens.
Yeah.
It's all riveting, riveting television. Nobody said we were professional YouTubers. You think after like 4 years?
Yeah,
This is what's so funny.
You would think, Chris, wouldn't
professional.
you?
Aaron gets all such good thumbnails and makes it look all great, and then you get on the live stream, we're like, oh, right, this doesn't work.
Well,
You got to compensate.
Honestly, I have my good points, and technology is not one of them.
Yeah, but you always manage it, Chris. Don't worry, you'll get there.
I don't know that I will, honestly. I'm surprised I learned how to do 3D printing and
John, you
laser
need to
cut.
look at the chat.
Yeah.
Do you see the chat, John?
I don't. Hang on.
I'm only here for John.
Where's
To
that
Alex
from?
Hutchings.
By the way, Alex, I wanted to add your A-wing, which I love, but everybody said no, don't put him up, no, because you're a professional, basically.
Yeah.
I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I really like the paint job on this. I like the colors, but we like you. I don't know if you noticed in the beginning, it was we kind of didn't want to black
It's
belt,
cheating
blue
to
belt.
have professionals in.
Yes, it's called sandbagging.
His concept A-wing.
Yeah, the concept A-wing, I
Yeah,
really
I
liked
love
that.
the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did
Yeah,
I. I
it's
really,
lovely.
really did. Okay, where did you go? Okay. The other problem is I'm still learning this Mac laptop compared to my old PC. So this is
when I got to One Fest and met Scott, I was like, "What? Where have you been?"
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you don't just pull a B-wing out of your ass, like you
Yeah.
know, like
Phenomenal.
well, somebody could, but like, who knows? But
And
wow,
he's using the Bandai beaming as well, isn't he? As well as a ton of other ref and
yeah.
all sorts. And he's just it's just brilliant.
And he's vac forming, and I haven't even tried vac forming yet. Like
There's all his own bucks and
yeah.
Yeah. Well, and one of the coolest things ever was the fact that he's building this from scratch, and then at Wonderfest he's talking with Bill about it.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
getting the original ref. Talking with him about it's fantastic.
Yeah. See, as an onlooker, looking at Bill kneeling down on his laptop with Scott next to each other, going like you're next to the guy who built it. It's just it's brilliant.
Who else can say that?
Yeah.
Well, Bill was just so willing to help and talk about whatever he could. And
didn't Bill weren't they discovering stuff that Bill had forgotten that he did?
Yeah, there was a mounting point that Bill had forgotten about. That was
Yeah.
It's almost like that, like the story when Bill and I had a little interaction with the what was that, the ship that you built, John?
Background ship.
Yeah, the Dornian.
It was Marvin's to begin with.
Yeah.
It's the Dornian, yeah.
Dornian. That
The
loaded
Dornian,
kit.
yeah. And you asked him if he knew about it.
No, I pulled it out. And I'm explaining to him what it is.
Oh, even worse.
I'm like, I pulled it out. We all went up to my room people wanted to look at my models, and it was up there. And I pulled it out, and I'm like, he's looking at it. I'm like, yeah, that's the Dornian. It's a background ship from Jedi. He goes, yeah, I know. I built it.
That you weren't wearing two hats at the same time, were you, Chris?
What?
You weren't wearing the two hats at the same time.
No,
right?
that was the next time.
Yeah.
That was the next time.
Can you tell that story as well? That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, well, okay. So I had just gotten to the show, and a lot of times when I bring hats, I don't put them in like a suitcase because they get crunched. So I'll walk in, I'll just throw it on top of my head. So I have this one and I'll have another one on top of it. So I go in, and there's Bill and his husband Matt, and I just go up to them and I start talking to them, right? And I'm standing there with two hats on my head. Like I had no idea. I had no idea I had two hats on my head. And was it you, Aaron, who said it?
No.
Somebody said to me, you have two hats on your head. I'm like, oh my God, I'm standing there talking to Bill George with two hats on my head. Like, what the hell is wrong with me?
I thought you said that you couldn't find your hat, and you walked in and went, "Does anyone see my hat?" And you were wearing two.
Oh, maybe that's what happened. That might have been that's a better story. And then I realized like like Matt was looking at me a little funny. He's like, like kind of like trying to walk away. They had just gotten there, Matt's a sweet guy. And they were trying to get to their room because they just checked in, and here's this crazy person standing there talking to them with two hats on their head,
Yeah,
so.
they must have thought, great, this is the level of people we're meeting now.
Speaking of Bill George, I really want to show his transport that he just posted.
Yeah.
Well, so much for no professionals.
I know, but we got to flex. We got to flex.
Get more professional than that. Yeah,
we got to flex a little bit and be and say, yeah, we got like actual professionals. Come on,
we got ILMers in here.
ILMers.
Oh, gee.
If I can get it to work. So there were some other. I think we did most of the list that we got to. Was there any others that I missed?
Felix's slave one, but yeah, I don't know.
Trying to remember. I'm trying to go back to mine.
There it is. There's Bill George. Holy crap! Look at this thing. Like, I never thought to build this, the section with all the parts in it outside of the damn shells, but look at that. Look at that.
Amazing, isn't it? And I commented that I like it without the pods on it.
So do I.
Well, you'll get to the next photo.
Yeah.
I appreciated his organization, how he's drawing on the table. I'm assuming to lay out the parts on what color is needed or where they go.
Look at the difference in the primers.
Yeah.
From
but Chris, when you've just said then, without the shells on, can you obviously can just build it like that if you want with all the kit parts and then just
you can
at the end. Why has he done that? Why has he done it that way?
I don't know. Well, he also he altered a lot of. He didn't use like acrylic, the stuff that we all used for ours that Eaton had.
He's done his own. Yeah.
He's done his own. Like he's actually even built like a structure to hold it up. A little.
Yeah.
Well, the acrylic pieces have the skeleton domes as well, but he's done his own really.
Well, I'm curious. Is he making it so that the top could come off, so it's not directly attached to it?
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't see why. But as you can see, like he has screws here. He's got a whole structure here that he didn't use the acrylic. That's for sure.
Look at the base. He's done an island. He's done an island base.
I know. That's even
so
better.
Cool.
But wow.
Yeah, it's incredible to see.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just
this is what look. He's got. Is that double-sided tape going all the way down the middle to hold them in place? Or
yeah, for spraying.
Yeah,
I used to do that. I wonder if Bill copied me.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
I could teach him a thing or two.
I'll have to find some. I never thought to use double-sided tape. I just use a big roll of tape and roll it up and stick it down. But if I could find cheap double-sided tape, you know what I think that might be? That might be like carpet tape.
Yeah, the carpet tape for me works best.
Yeah.
I also have like a full, let's call it flat sheet of a roll of double-sided tape, but it sticks too much.
Yeah, the white stuff.
Because this is like a mesh. It for me at least it works a lot better.
Yeah, I never thought to use that. But look at that.
It's gorgeous.
You can truly see how many parts are on there.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
When you leave it, I'd just leave it like that.
Yeah.
I'd just leave it like that and go and get a 3D printed one.
That is cool.
Wow. And I don't think he actually stuck to the ref. I think he used a lot of it, but then he also added his own.
Well, if anyone can do their own, that's him.
Yeah. He basically improved it, I think.
Yeah, but all the back's the same. That F1
yeah,
and everything.
Those are all the same.
Yeah.
I remember Eaton telling me, though, that he did go his own way in a lot of things.
Okay.
I remember him telling me that. Because, okay, so like here, this might shine through on some of the through some of the openings. You might be
Well,
able to see
there's
some.
still areas that haven't been ID'd, right? And there's
Right.
there's some ambiguity on some of it. So
Right. But man,
I'm curious if he's lighting the interior like Eaton did.
I don't think so. I don't see any provisions for lights.
When they're in the parts, little brass tubes.
Yeah. Well, these are going to be lit. The engines in the back will be lit.
No, but in the parts of the double-sided tape, I mean. And it looks like to me, on the side, I see little round things on the yeah, what are they?
What are we talking about?
Like just above his arm, you see this rib, and there's a little round piece on it. What is that? Is that
Here,
magnet or something down?
down here. Oh yeah, maybe.
Those magnets to keep those side plates on, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That's why I was wondering.
Further up as
why
well.
I was asking about taking the top off for repairability or
Yeah.
transport or anything. If he could
Or
pop
just
them
to
on
see
or
it.
off. Yeah.
Listen, I have seen. Okay, the year before he brought. I'm trying to think. The first year I was there, he brought. I don't remember what he brought. He brought the shuttle that was the Gilligan's Island themed starship shuttle.
Yeah.
And then last year he brought that beautiful Star Trek ship. I have no idea what it was. Klingon. I have
It was
no
a
idea.
Vulcan shuttle.
Okay, Vulcan shuttle.
That was
But
this
God,
year.
that thing was gorgeous, and the paint job was insane.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gorgeous. Yeah.
I hope he brings this to Wonderfest because I want to see his paintwork on something like this.
He
in
built the
person.
smaller one, right? The baby tuner.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he built that baby tuna. I don't know that people have. I asked Eaton the other day, like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, is it a secret that Bill built that? He's like, no. He's like, because I don't think many people know that Bill built that little baby tuna. But I hope, please, I hope he brings this to Wonderfest because I would kill to see his paintwork on this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Ugh. So let's get back to what are some of the other builds we were talking about? Did we get to the ones? Oh, Ludwig is doing your thing here.
Yep.
Well, this is what we all did. Like we mapped it all out.
Well, you say all did.
What?
You say you all did.
Oh, well, that's how I did it. No, he did mention that watching my video to do that. So and do yourself a favor, Ludwig. Make sure you cut a section like a strip, put it on the wall, and trace where it's supposed to be, because you're gonna don't let it creep down on one side on you because it'll muck you all up. If you watched my video, he saw that I messed it up and had to really like cut the whole thing out.
And check it against those few kit parts that have to be on there.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even the kit parts. It was the fact that I didn't account for spacing. Like it just was like.
I know what you mean, but besides
Yeah.
that, you also need to check it against kit parts.
Yeah. Let's see. What? Anybody else? Anybody else think of any that we talked about and I missed?
I think we mentioned Brett's ATST, his scratch built ATST.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
we
pull
did.
that
Yeah.
up. Brett. Search. Brett.
And he's doing a great job on that escape pod as well.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
love it. Yeah, what he's doing
that's
with
well.
those oils. Lovely.
Oh, this is something we didn't talk about. When this
Oh
was
yeah,
one of the-
sorry. That was the other link I sent you. Yeah.
Yeah. This blew us all away.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
This
Just have
really.
a look through those pictures he's got on there because it explains it quite well.
Yeah, he does.
I was so happy he posted that.
Yeah. So this was the original one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, is that Alex's?
No. So the one, I think the one on the bottom is one from CG Trader. I don't think that's the original. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. CD Trader. If I can get my mouse to work. Yeah, he didn't. We thought they were lights. It was copper foil tape that he used.
And then a riveting wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. How clever.
And this is a Band-Aid. Crazy.
That was so cool. What he used
Yeah.
there for that.
Back forms, wow.
Yeah, this was when we talked about this in the last show. It was
it's brilliant.
holy crap.
So nice.
We did talk about it before, but I want to talk about it again. So
The paintwork's phenomenal as well.
oh,
And didn't he say he did not come from a tank modeling background like you thought, John, but he followed someone's book?
What he said.
Was it?
Oh, I didn't know he said that.
just incredible. Is this the same guy who was building that Walker,
Well, the Jawa thing.
the Jawa thing,
Possibly.
and
The little Jawa sled.
the
Yeah.
Jawa sled?
I don't think it is.
No. No, because he's been working on this for a while.
Yeah, it was about a little over a year build, I think.
Yeah, that's the end of it. Did he build two?
Those are the originals, I believe.
Okay. Better than the originals. Look at the mesh in the front, and the piping and stuff. His is better than the originals. There's a pressure pot, right, for casting? No, vac form.
Yeah, vac form.
Did you find that first thumbnail, Aaron?
The what thumbnail?
The original thumbnail. The original not thumbnail, logo.
I mean, you still use it on the Instagram. I told you that.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
So you can. Well, no, like I'm saying, I told you that before that you haven't changed the Instagram to the new one.
Let's see if I can find it. Hopefully. Instagram. No, it didn't come up. What the hell? Why are we not the first ones?
Well, you could go into Instagram and just search for Nerf herders and it'll probably come up.
Yeah, I could do that. If my mouse would work. It can't be loose already. Here, let me get rid of this. So I can.
Well, you can just click on that first link there. So you're on Instagram and then just search from there.
If I can get the damn mouse to go where I want it to fucking go.
Just use the trackpad on the laptop.
Instagram. I'm not even logged in.
Oh, okay. This is the best live stream ever.
This show makes me.
Concept thing.
This show makes me think of the time that I taught my 68-year-old mother how to use a laptop for the first time.
Telling you, man, it's a real thing. It's what do you want to see, John?
Search for Ollie's concept thing. That's worth looking at, right, Pat? I mean, that one.
Yeah,
Like,
when I
keep it
bring
there.
up Ollie, this is what it does. Like, this is what happens.
Yeah,
to
that's really weird.
I'm not. This shit happens. I'm telling you, this is what.
Click on Ollie's
fucking
name.
happens to me.
Well, John, like I said, I don't think Ollie shared photos of it. I thought you did
Why
when
is
you and
Graham
Parminder
stuff
were
in
there.
Yeah, like this is all that comes up when I click on Ollie.
Oh, that's really strange. Okay, fair enough.
I'm telling you, it's not completely my inaptitude. It's
Okay, fair enough.
things just don't fucking work. Like how many times have we proven, Aaron, that you could sign in on something and I could sign in and it just say fuck you. You know, like it's just what it does.
That's the actual
Right?
login thing. It says, "Screw Chris."
You should be able to go to like the Nerf Herders group and search members, and it comes up with their stuff. Yeah.
Normally I can, but for some reason, it doesn't want to do that for me. That's why I just say,
Okay.
Aaron,
Well,
find it.
we'll find it another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good spot for us to drop off. We've been at it
Well,
for
you
an hour and a half.
never brought up Brett's ATST.
Well, you're gonna have to find that.
We got distracted.
You're gonna. Can you find it? Please?
They'll come up with like Bret Hart or something in WWE or something. That'd be like
It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, it's so utterly.
When you said, I think that's about a good place to call it a day. I think everyone watching goes, "Oh, thank God."
Chris, you just need to search for Timu Adam Savage.
Yeah.
Just send it to me. Yeah, I don't know. I jinxed myself because everything was going so smoothly, and then on one of the last shows, I was like, everything's just working so smoothly, seamlessly, and since then it's been just a shit show. Because Aaron hasn't shown me the right way to do this yet.
I honestly
all
think
Aaron's fault.
It's all Aaron's fault.
Aaron should be driving.
Well, I mean, what, you rode with me more frequently after that.
Listen.
I don't. Oh, yeah, I did. I mean, driving the page. Rather than,
Yeah.
He does. He does basically drive the page. I just say, do this.
Yeah. Do this.
Dance monkey.
Listen,
dance.
if Aaron hadn't done 99.9% of the internet, whatever, the design or the whole behind the scenes technical part of it, this would be a complete shit show on our group. Would be just
it already is, Chris.
Yeah, I'm just a pretty face. That's all. That's all.
Yeah,
you know? So
I'm
what's
still
taking
scrolling
so long,
back.
damn it.
I am.
See, you can't just look for it, right?
Oh, just Brett is super active, so there's lots and lots of posts.
Well, can you click on the picture, Brett's photos?
Look at that. You contributing something useful.
Look at that.
Brett, if you're watching, just print out some pictures and put them in the post. And quicker.
Actually, no, I can't.
Hold them up.
Profile. There, I got a photo of him.
There we go. About time, Jaron.
Oh God, Aaron.
Aaron?
Jesus, Aaron.
God, Aaron, come on. There it is. Brett's ATST.
Yeah, we were decided on this one because it was just all kit parts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought it to Wonderfest.
The base is sprayed like the ILM one.
Is it exactly the same?
I don't know. Probably. No.
It's similar to those black and white photos, you know, the ref photos of it. I think that's what he was going for.
Yeah, and Brett's one of the major contributors to our group, honestly. Like, I mean, we really didn't know him at all before the group, and now we're all on first name basis now.
Well, he was the first. He was the first guy I saw when I got off the plane. By his hat.
Just what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, it's lovely the picture of that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That was a good moment.
B-Wing's a lot bigger than I thought it would be when I saw it in person.
Oh, I thought it was smaller than I thought it would be. I always picture it as like 124, but it's actually what, 132?
Yeah, the pilot's the 132 pilot.
Yeah. Somebody send me a picture. What? So yeah. Oh, guess what? So one of our members sent the picture. Hold on. DJ Burgess sent us a picture.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that. Look at that, and then look down in the corner.
That's
Timu Nerf herders.
There we go.
Look at how the circle goes right through the line on the. I don't know. It just looks weird to me now. You know.
Yeah, it's not in the middle.
No. I think I paid a couple $100 for that too.
So where's my money?
we've talked about your payment. But no, I'm even looking at it now. It's so bizarre because like the normal logo is so ingrained in my head now that it's like night and day. Is it not even recognizable anymore?
Well, that's working.
Oh, thank you.
He does good work when I let him out of the basement. All right, well, 2 years, guys. Honestly, everybody who's listening, thank you all for making this group what it is. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Just all like I keep saying it. Like I just push play. Like I just turned it on. Honestly, all of you guys have made it what it is. Your interactions, your friendships that you've made. And like let's just hope, it stays this way, and who knows what's coming in the future, but if any indication of what it's been like from day one to now, it can only get better. So and I want to thank all of you guys too. Like without you, my day would be boring as hell. Like I love talking to all of you guys all day long. It's my favorite part of my day. My wife says to me all the time, you talk to those guys more than you talk to me, and that's honestly true. So like,
well, both of our wives, Chris, we've talked about. Sometimes we'll talk and I'll smile or laugh at something. Like, oh, talking to your boyfriend.
Yeah, my wife said that too. Yeah.
Did your wife get mad because like what did she say about your American friend Chris or something like that?
If I wasn't listening to her or something, and then she said, "You would listen if it was fucking Chris Benware."
Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. I love stories like that. It makes me laugh because I'm not the only one, because I hear it all the time. So, but no, in all seriousness, like you guys, honestly, I genuinely consider you guys close friends, and always will. So, and hopefully we get more.
Man.
I'm thinking of a meme.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
then your audio cut out a little bit, I think.
What was that's from what movie is that from? That's from
The
Hangover, is it?
The Hangover.
Yeah.
But
it's the same actor, but it's he played in.
Or is it Community?
Community, yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I can't do this. Why can't I do this?
Because it could be dangerous on your newsfeed.
I know. I was just thinking that. Like,
yeah, when you were getting the history, I was like, well, better be careful with that.
No, history's good. I don't do porn.
That gets wiped every night, doesn't it, Chris?
I get enough porn from Graham Trotter's pictures. I don't need to do actual porn. So yeah. Happy birthday, guys. 2 down, bunch more to go.
On the fourth birthday video we do, the split screen will work, won't it?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Maybe it's 10th anniversary.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the show, and we will talk to you again soon. We're hopefully we'll be able to do some more morning shows coming up. If I can get my mouse to go where it needs to go. And things are changing in the Benware household a little bit, that it's possible. So we'll see. But all right, guys.
Yep.
Ciao.
Yep.